let's get into Actinium Part 5, and we can just keep hanging out and chatting while I'm playing through this one, because odds are good I'm gonna get stuck again, and then just be sitting around for a long time until Yoshi comes in and says, "Look at the floor, bozo." And then everything is all good. Can I... Why do I feel like if I fall down here, I die instantly? And why do I feel like I need to see something? Maybe it's from the other side. Is this gonna collapse? No. Is there... You think there's a secret down here? There might be. Nope. Nope. There's no secret. The secret is you die and get to restart. Atomic Heart has the main game and would have 3 DLCs continuing the story like Half-Life 2 episodes or Doom Eternal. BioShock had Burial at Sea. I don't think I ever played through Burial at Sea, which I would love to do because I love BioShock. Was that an add-on to BioShock Infinite? Why can I fire through some of these beams but not others? That doesn't... It's not very consistent if you ask me. Okay. We need to go up some stairs. We need to go like this. We need to go over to here. Get a good funnel going. We need to go up here. Oh no. Oh, that's no fun. It's fine. Why can I go up here? Why is this an option? Is there a secret that I'm missing or something? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I don't need to go in there. I mean, I do kind of, but, Alright. We made it. It's all good. Just a little bit of flinging. BioShock Burial at Sea was for Infinite. It's a bit confusing for you. It's less linear than the other ones, as in, it's kind of open world sometimes, but the story is linear even though it has to do with time. But I love it. Oh, I'm in the BioShock mindset now because we've been talking about it, and I just did not like the look of this long hallway. Anytime there's something expansive like that in BioShock, with things like this at the end, you know you're in for it. Like, they're about to introduce a new enemy, sort of like a Big Daddy, or a Big Sister, and that it's just terrifying. Do I need to throw this through here? Apparently not. Okay, we need to jump. What does this do? Okay, we need to not do that. What does this button do? This button drops a cube. I assume we need to go down here and there's gonna be a way to get back up. But maybe not. Let's get a cube first. You know what? I bet we can throw this cube up there. I bet we can. We just have to be Excuse me? Excuse me? This is not real. I'm really bad at throwing cubes. I mean, I'm probably better than most because I've attempted it so often, but I'm not great at throwing it. That one almost made it, actually. Alright, why don't we just go find a portal surface so that we can get this cube through. Are these ones real? Some of these posts are real, and others are not. Alright, I'm kind of at a loss, honestly, of... It was right next to us. Of course it was right next to us. I have not played System Shock before. Okay, that goes there, then we can get up to here, then we can respawn the cube. I don't think there's a chance that we're going to be able to grab that from here. This, we need a cube to go up here so that we can get up there. So actually we need... What do we need? What does this do? I think we need to push the cube up there. Okay, I'm a tad confused what to do now. Because I think... Oh, here we go. We can do this. Then we can respawn the cube, right? No. Hang on. I'm thinking. I think we messed it up already. I think we needed that cube to be there still. We definitely messed it up already. So, hold on a minute. Let's Put this cube there. Then we will go down here and set up our portals better. And do this. Then we can get this cube. Put it on this lift. Then we can stand on this button. Then push it over to here. Then stand here? Which one do we need to stand on? Oh, okay, good. I stood kind of in the middle of them, hoping that one of them would be right. That's a good puzzle. I like that. Then we can take the cube with us. Okay. There's no evidence that we were there at all, ever. Honestly, I've kind of wanted to play System Shock because it seems good. What's up, Portal Gaming, by the way? I'd like to play it, but it's also old, so I know it's gonna be like there's not gonna be a lot of quality of life stuff, and that makes me not want to play it because I think I won't like it. But I might start with, if there's no continuing story, if I start with like System Shock 2 or 3, there's sequels for that one, right? There's gotta be. You're thinking about playing some of the mods that I've played while streaming Portal 2 because you haven't fully watched all of them, so you're thinking about playing those. That'd be fun, yeah. Play through it. I mean, there's a lot of really good cohesive storyline mods too that I really enjoyed. And then there's some cohesive test tracks where it just feels like logically they go together. Like Lone Future Starter. Although I think there were voice lines in that one. So Lone Future Starter might be its own thing. But I think it was maps instead of a big mod. Yeah. You don't get why Booker deserves to die. I think... Yeah, I mean, there's a whole thing about that. I don't want to spoil anything. Well, I mean, you've spoiled the thing, but I don't want to spoil more of it because that's kind of the point of playing BioShock Infinite, and I really like that game. It definitely took me 2 playthroughs to understand the story because I was just trying to get to the action, and then I got to the end and I was like, oh, that's the end of the story, I guess, and then I kind of skipped the last cutscene. So it didn't make much sense to me because I skipped all of the storytelling elements. Have I played BioShock 2? I have. I liked it. So I played BioShock 2 closer to when it came out because I loved BioShock. And then I played BioShock 2 and I was expecting it to be just as good as BioShock and it wasn't. But then when I played it again later on, I was like, okay, this game is good. It just doesn't feel like the same as BioShock. So... Actually, I played it on stream a while back. It might still be up on YouTube. I have a playlist of BioShock for YouTube because we streamed it on Twitch and I re-uploaded it to YouTube. So I am fairly confident there's a playlist if you go to my channel and search playlists. But the videos are unlisted because I only list the Portal videos now. I'll probably like Atomic Heart. BioShock is one of my favorites for sure. Alright, let's do this thing. It's very loud in here. I have a compressor on your stuff so that your ears don't bleed. Like mine. What's the point of this room? It's just hot? Okay. Oh, good. Let's see. I have a feeling... This is where we came from, right? Yeah. I have a feeling we can just go... We need to fling somewhere, right? Yeah, there we go. Not too bad. Hey, there's a pole there. I tried to warn him. Did he accept the warning? No. Oh, how do we get back through there? Interesting. Is there something I can fall onto from here? How about over here? How about we just run real fast through this? Yeah. Is there one down here? Is that a portal surface? It doesn't look like the right color. It's not. Can I jump out onto there? No. Instant death. It didn't even let us hit the ground before we died. We just died instantly once we passed that jump. Well, that's not ideal. Oh, I get it. Okay, we need to go here. You think if we time that... Hang on. I know it's loud, I'm sorry. I gotta test a thing, because this thing is moving, and I wonder if we can skip this puzzle solve portion of it. I already figured out the logic of this, but if we do something like this, and then this... Oh, it doesn't let us. Alright. I was gonna see if we could run and jump, because that was moving towards that, and if we go right before the thing moves, in theory, it should be fine, but alas, no dice. Alright, then we need to move orange up there, and go kafloo. Beautiful. I expected the stairs to shake when we landed on them, and it's fine. Okay, then we go across here. I feel like I'm missing stuff, but I guess not. I guess I'm not missing anything. Now, blue gel is bouncy gel. If I needed to bounce somewhere, where would I need to bounce? Maybe... Let me just walk through here for a sec. Probably out there, right? Yeah, I need to go up there. Let's try this. Where does that put gel? Right onto the floor. How about here? How about here? No. How about here? That doesn't really help. How about we go like this and like this? Then we can go up there. Then we need blue gel somewhere here though. How do we get blue gel out here? Let's just go through here for a sec. I mean, there's one dot of blue gel right here. This is fine. Oh, there's blue gel right here too. Wait. It sounded like there was, but there wasn't. That's confusing. Okay, if we do this, that doesn't help us. If we do... Oh, there's something up here too? Okay, I didn't realize there was a cube dropper. So... Let me rethink this. I think we need to be up here. Once we have that cube, we can put it on the button. Then we can get up here, move that, and then drop down over here. Maybe we can do this. You know, blue gel is supposed to be suspended on a light bridge, which would allow us to jump up high enough to shoot over the portal, or over the fizzle field. But I guess not. So let's just do this for a sec. It's not what I meant to do. I don't think that really helps us either, so we must have to do it from this side. Let me see if there's anything that I'm missing here. Like if we do this, and then this, and then maybe like this, so it comes out there and up there. Nope, that's blue, orange, orange, blue. Now we have that dot there, but that doesn't really help us either. So, what am I missing here? I'm missing something. Why only in Left 4 Dead 1 Valve did is called body awareness? Why can't Chelsea her legs? Well, yeah, I don't know. I always kind of wondered why there was an inconsistency like that. Well, we can go out this way. Now we still have orange over there. Can we move blue now to get through there? The only place we can move blue now is down here, but that doesn't really help us. Unless it does help us. Because we can go through here now. But what did that do for us? Now blue is here. But from this side, we can get through like this anyways. So, I don't know what that did for us. Am I missing a panel somewhere? Is there a panel that I should be seeing that I'm not seeing? And that's throwing me off? We can have a vertical panel there, but that doesn't really help. I feel like we need to somehow jump up to there. Which means we need to have this light bridge over here with blue gel on it. But how do we get the light bridge over here with blue gel on it? We would need to put blue here so that it comes out, and then we would need to do this. And there's 1 dot of blue gel now. Was this the intended solution? Because I don't really like that. I feel like this isn't the intended solution. But this is the only thing I can think of. Does anyone else have any ideas? Honestly, this is really hard to do. I want to keep bouncing though. Because it needs to get to the second jump so that I can get up here. Maybe I didn't do it right. Maybe I need to go like orange higher. And then blue. That's a bigger splotch. Did I just do it wrong? I don't know. This one doesn't feel as well constructed as the last few. Okay, now we need to do this. And we need to take it and put it on this. So that we can go up here. Then move blue. Oops. Now. We can't get the cube out. So we'll just move on. Yeah, I stand by it. That test didn't feel very well constructed. Mostly because not all of the light bridges were able to have blue gel on them. Like when I did that test on the top portion, I was like, let me just see if blue gel even sticks to a light bridge, and it didn't. So then I wasn't sitting around thinking, what other light bridges could I put blue gel on to test it? And then after putting the blue gel on the light bridge and there was only 1 spot, I was like, this feels like it was supposed to be disabled and wasn't. Maybe that's just like a really annoying thing to have to program around. And I can excuse it. Wait, we're in part 4. I forgot we have to go all the way back to the queue because it puts them in out of order. Now we can play part 6. I'm gonna get some water. I've been talking too much. I just drank like half of that water bottle. If I move, there will be sloshing in my stomach. That's a regular laser, not a turret. This is a big chamber with a lot going on. I don't really like this. Okay, we have cleanse gel. The laser does burn our feet, so I guess let's just look around and see what we got. Now, we can get up into this room. No? We can't get up into that room, even though the walls are portal surfaces. For shame. Oh no, you broke your chair footrest. That's not good. Okay. Okay. There's just a portal surface in there. Well, okay, we can probably put a portal here. Yep. But that doesn't help us. Because, oh, it does, because we can go through and then we'll get fizzled, but we've gone far enough that it's not a problem. Okay. We can go up there. Where does this take us? It's a mysterious... Oh, that spits out from somewhere. Alright, let's get a cube. Oh. Okay. Sure. Game of catch. Why not? This allows us to... push that button. So I think what we need to do is this. Then this. Then this. Then we can push the button. We can't push the button, really? Okay, fine. We'll have the cube push the button. So we can stand on a button, but we can't push a button with our head. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to this, thanks. I have a feeling we're gonna need it. Now, we might have needed it out there, but I'm gonna bring it out here for now. I have a feeling we're gonna need to put it here, because we'll need to move that laser maybe? Oh, we need to get the cube across here. This fizzle field has to be down for that. Is there another cube or just this one? Let me think about this before I do anything. If we move the orange portal, actually let me save here before I mess it all up. If we move the orange portal, then we can get across back to the other side. So let's do that. It'll fizzle us, but we have one part of this fizzle field dropped. We can drop the other part here. Then we can get the cube by just putting a portal here and here, and we're done. Alternatively, we could also do this from here, but I think this is it. There were a lot of parts to this chamber that I feel like were unused. I don't know. Well, this is eerily quiet. Okay. Can I make this? Yeah, why not? Why shouldn't I be able to make it? Know your allergens. Pollen. Animal. Dander. Plastics. Antimatter. Have you seen portal pictures or even videos, but for adults, where thinking with portals gets different meaning? I have not. And I would not like to. Anytime there's anything that says, like, a normal thing for adults, I'm like, pass. I don't need that in my life. Even if it's an innocuous, like, not like adult content, but just like cartoons for adults, you know, where it's just an animated show, but it's not targeted at kids. Technically, that means it's a cartoon for adults. But if something is called a cartoon for adults, like, pass. I don't want any adult content in my life. Anyways, that's my spiel. It's the same thing about fan service. I don't like fan service. What? Oh, wow. It almost hit me in the head. I was so confused for a second. All right. Well, we have this. We need to get it up there somehow. How do we do that, though? How far can we walk down here? What is down here? Let me just see what's down here first. Well, this isn't really helpful. Unless there's a portal that we can see from here that we can't from elsewhere. I do not think so. No. So, I think what we have to do then is figure out which way to go. Do we want to go over there, or do we just want the cube to go over there? I think we want to also go over there. We're gonna need another cube, though. But it doesn't really matter. Let's both go over. Excuse me? What? I was definitely in the beam. What? Okay, whatever. There's portal surfaces over there, right? Like, I can just do this. And this. Wait, wrong one. That's not... Okay, alright. Okay. Why is it like this? I'm gonna restart. Okay, let's try this again. What? Excuse me? What just happened? I think we found a bug in Portal. If you grab a cube that's next to you in attraction beam, you just fall out of it? That's lame. Okay. Sure. Okay, right? It's a recycling one, but we don't need to know about that. I guess I have to be really careful with, that's less than ideal. I don't even know what's happening anymore. We had it the first time and then it bugged out and now I can't do it again. Don't you hate it when that happens? Oh, it's the worst. Happens in real life too. It's not even just a Portal specific thing. Okay. Okay. We do this. We do orange there. We can go as high as we want. Okay. Everything is fine. I'm not gonna touch it. I think I can drop down here. I can go in. What's in here? Why is there a little room here with no doors in it? Like, this was just a room encased in glass, but it has a desk, but there's no doors? So, why would you put a desk and a filing cabinet in a room that's encased in glass with no way to access it, aside from breaking the glass? Now, I understand it's just for flavor, for, you know, putting textures and stuff into the room, because if it was just testing elements with none of this flavor and overgrown stuff, it would look a little boring. But if you're gonna put a desk in an office, at least make it an office that somebody could get into. This is my attention to detail. It's too much attention to detail. That's all I'm saying. Okay, what if we do this? This drops that one. So we need the cube in here somehow. But the only way to get the cube in here is if we do something like this and respawn it. Then we can go out. Then we can do this whole thing again. Okay. Oh, wrong portal. Why am I like this? Why do I make my life so difficult? What's the right portal? Orange? Okay, alright. Up you go. I almost fell out again. Okay, this is fine. Everything's good. Blue, orange, bonk. Give me the cube. Put it here. Move orange over here or something so that I can put blue there and not affect. It affected the cube. Are you serious? It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna put this like way in the corner so that I can put orange here. Okay, now maybe I just do. Maybe I just move blue first and then move orange to here. Is this acceptable? Wait, why couldn't I do this? Oh, because it would fizzle me in midair and I'd fall. I was like, wait a minute. Bro got tested with phase through wall gas. Okay, yeah, it's Black Science Aperture Mesa Portalators. Amazing. What's up, Casco and Ferrowwraith, by the way? Welcome in. Glad to have you. I just hate it when I start typing and it doesn't type in the box and you didn't notice until you look at it and send it, or your computer complains, no, you can't just press a random button. Yeah, I feel that. Have you ever typed your password into a chat because you're trying to log in on another window and then you just sent your password to somebody and you go, yeah, okay, disregard that and I'm going to change my password. It's fine. Everything's fine. A lot of hammer maps suffer from unnecessary detail that detracts from the puzzle. The Portal 2 campaign understands how to do it, do a lot with a little and not add stuff that would just detract. The sounds of the longfall boots are satisfying. Absolutely. You've accidentally sent off Vim or terminal commands in chat before. You're like sudo rm-rf star. Wait, nope, sorry, that was meant to go into the prod server. Never mind, just ignore me. So there will be random nonsensical clear. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Ah, welcome back, Maddie. Yeah. So I feel like the attention to detail, it's kind of like in Divinity. There was that working bathroom, right? Where you have a door, you have a toilet, the toilet connects to the wall, you have a bathtub and a sink. Like a lot of people, when they get into starting designing video games, will make things that in theory should work for a game, but in practice, it makes the player feel really odd and the player doesn't know why. But the real reason is because you have a 3-bedroom house with no bathrooms. Because when you were creating the house, you were designing a video game level. You weren't designing a house that was also in a video game. What's up, Rick? So it makes sense for like a house to have a flow through it. And there's got to be bathrooms. You need to design a house as if it was a real life house. Think about the people living there. Think about the flow of the house. Then put it into a video game and then design a flow through the game in that house. You can't say, I'm making rooms for a video game. Oh, I'll just make it look like a house. And then you end up with no bathrooms or you end up with no kitchen, which is super weird. Yeah. This is why you have Slack set to require command enter to send a message instead of just enter. That makes a lot of sense. I've seen that setting before and I was like, I don't know why that's there. What's up, Cake? Welcome in. The way you spelled it was totally 100% no joke on purpose. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I knew what you were trying to say. Just make every room the bathroom. Make backrooms game. You could. I mean, the backrooms, that's one of the reasons why it feels so weird, right? Is because it's just a bunch of rooms that are empty. And that's so creepy to humans that have rooms for purposes. So the backrooms just being tons of hallways or tons of doors or tons of rooms with like no bathrooms or a house with no kitchen, like it feels off. And you're not going to really know why as a player that everything feels super weird. You're just going to think, I don't feel like this is real life. I feel like this is a game and I don't know how to say it. But that's why. And it's a lot of things like that, you know, like if you have real plants in a basement, you know, like if you put plants that need light and water into a basement that has no natural lighting, it's not going to make sense that there's plants there. So you can't just do that. It's kind of like this, but this is some sort of weird science ivy that I imagine grows down here somehow because of Aperture Science. Why is it so overgrown, by the way? Imagine complaining about an overgrown map and then finding out it's overgrown. Okay, there's a laser that we can't do anything with at the moment. There's light bridge, light bridge. There. Wow, that just keeps going forever. We need one of these. Now, we need to put a light bridge somewhere here. We need to put a light... Okay, that doesn't matter. We need to put the light bridge out here. Oh, I see. Okay. Yep. I figured it out. It's okay. We do this and this and this so that we get this light bridge so that we can go over here so that we could drop this fizzle field. Work with me, please. Now that that fizzle field is dropped, now we can walk through here while maintaining our portals. Then we can put orange up here and walk through. No big deal. Now, I'm going to go catch that because we probably need it. Oh, I should have caught it because we probably need it, but I didn't. Alright, let's go find out how badly we need it. Oh, we do. Okay. It's kind of a bummer that it doesn't refresh because now we have to do the whole puzzle again. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Okay. You get one shot at this. One opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. Will you capture it? Okay. Orange. And then catch the cube. Then bring the cube with us. The cubes are really weird in this game. They're like weirdly floaty. Like, you see it moving weird? I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. Why is this telling us to go up? You would think that the gigantic hole in the floor here would tell us to look up and not this arrow that is right next to the gigantic hole in the floor. Whatever, doesn't matter. I'm just being picky now. You think backrooms are scary? Try Roblox rooms, doors, and pressures. That's true horror. There are worse, like Rainbow Friends, joking in all caps. I am concerned about this joke. I'd really like to make a game and you have the know-how and you don't have the idea. Ideally something set in an office like specific parts of Portal games, but I don't know what the gameplay would be. You could make it, also, hello Rick, welcome in. You could make it, I think I might have already said that, but you could make it like a Stanley Parable thing with lots of narration. Although that's a lot more writing than gameplay. So, you know, that's if you're more on the writing side and less on the game engineering development side, you could do something like Stanley Parable. If you're into game design and puzzle design, you could do something like Portal. But instead of a portal gun, you can do like a gravity gun. Or instead of a gravity gun, you could do like, you can just jump really high and make it a platformer. And there's like switches and gears and stuff. And I don't know. Rainbow Friends is not scary, it is weird and unoriginal. And 2, Phantom? Come on, bro. Yeah. Rainbow Friends ain't scary. Any rooms, fan game, and the game itself is scary. It is Pharaoh Wraith. I mean, a Wraith is a Phantom. So... thank you so much for the ideas. Hey, you got it. That's what I'm here for. I cannot code games because I have not practiced and I have not learned. Not to say that I can't or won't. Just at this moment, it's a no. There's sludge here, but not in here. Is there something preventing the sludge from going in there? I guess there's a wall. Huh. Huh. This is weird. I don't know why this is a glass panel instead of anything else. Alright, let's put this in there. Sure, why not? Oh, it's a timed thing. I just maybe assume that this will trigger the button if it's there. No, it will not. Okay. Fine. It's a timed puzzle. Whatever. I don't even care. Let's do this and this. And then that triggers this floor plate that gets me up over there. And I just have to remember that blue is there because I'm going to have to put orange up here. Also, if orange is up here, then I need to re-trigger this thing again. But up here this time? This is kind of tricky because I need to stay up here. So that, like, I can't go through that to get back up. And I need to be up here. Oh, this is a tricky one. Portal Preludes challenges are ruined timed puzzles for you? Yeah. Oh, those puzzles ruined time puzzles for you. Yeah. Wraith and Phantom are 2 different ghost types in Phasmophobia. I'm not saying I'm not a Phantom. I'm just saying, how did you know? Oh, man. You're tired from walking around in circles for 30 minutes straight in school, so give me a break. Yeah, all good. Yeah, Portal Prelude had a lot of good things and a lot of not so good things. I think, therefore, I am. I think I need to put orange up here. Then start the puzzle again. Like respawn the cube. Oh, you know what? It's a recycle cube, probably, which is why this sludge pit is here. So if I do this, it's bad design to have a respawning cube without putting the respawn logo on there, because I keep trying to think that the logo's the... Excuse me. Okay, so orange is what I need here, right? Yes, indeed. Then there's probably a fling. There is. Wow, we didn't even need to walk up the stairs. It is so overgrown. We must be getting close to the surface. We have gone up so many things. Also, apparently, I need to pick up the pace because This is ow, ow, ow. I stinking hate so much that it's an option to even burn your feet on the laser and have it move your character model. It's so annoying. Much like this is so annoying. Oh, come on. It is not that hard. All I have to do is keep looking at this. I've done this in so many different mods before. Why is this one so much harder for some reason? Okay. Thank goodness. We have this out here now. We can get it up there, but not really. We can... we still need it over here. Then we need to do this. Then we come over here. And we do this. Why did I need to get through here? I need to put something... I need to put a portal up there. I'm gonna save because I don't like the idea of doing this again. Ah, I'm glad I saved. Also, there is daylight in my studio. It's usually pretty dark in here. But, yeah, that's the difference between daylight. By the way, Pink Ninja, I can't be blinded. I'm a cat. Oh, you're gonna walk through and hopefully the light from outside doesn't blind you all. Yep, cool. I didn't see it. I was intensely focused on this puzzle. Well, we need to put one of the portals up. Oh, you know what? I could just do this and then... Oh, no, stop, stop, stop. Why? Why is it like that? Why do I always put the wrong portal down? Man, I am so glad that I saved there. Okay, I guess I'll put down orange, then blue. Sheesh. We could have taken that with us. I don't know that we need to, but we could have. I bet the door is going to close. Yes? No? Oh. Last time we did something like that, the door closed on us, which was interesting. Also, I'm glad we didn't bother taking the cube because we didn't need it. How long is this last one? Holy moly. Pink Ninja walked through because this test is so long. Okay, we need to come down there, bounce out of there. So I have a feeling... Let's get up. Let's get up here. Nope, can't do that. Why would we be able to do that? We also need to come down there and bounce up over to there. Oh, it's the elevator to the surface. Thank goodness. Can we get up on this one? No? Are there oh, there's lifts. Why are there lifts? This is portal. Okay, so we just need to do, well, I'm on the wrong side. I think it's a timed button push. Oh, interesting. There's a fizzle field here. Which is not helpful, because I imagine the buttons... Oh, we can do it from here. Why put a fizzle field there? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Do we even... Can I just... Oh, my ears. It was so loud. It was... It's so loud. Why is it so loud? Oh, okay. Elevator to the surface. Sure doesn't look like the surface up there. Oh, I hope they actually show the surface. Nope. No surface for us. There it is. That was fun. Actinium was good. I did not expect this one to be so much longer than the last ones, but it was good. I liked it. Okay, what did I miss? I see Pink Ninja. Said hello right after I interacted with chat the previous time. And then I did not get back to her in time. Yeah. I don't like timed puzzles. I only like being fast when it comes to movement and quick portal placements. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the timers. I understand why they have to be in here because it presents a little bit of challenge to an otherwise unchallenging platforming game. Like there's elements of platforming, but it's primarily puzzle. But if you had only puzzle, you'd end up with like Baba Is You or the Portal 2-dimensional Flash game or whatever it was. Yeah. ASDF, that ain't annoying. My mod 1 to 2 shots you if you touch it even once. That's crazy. I am a Playtime Company cat. You really ain't it right now. I think I should sleep, which I don't want to. I mean, sometimes you just gotta sleep. Lifts. Ugh. I feel that. Yeah. Override. Yeah. Is it an override button if that's just the way that you get the lift down? You know? I don't know. I feel like if it's just the way, then you're not overriding anything. But whatever. Can't help because, again, I'm too tired. Orange juice makes you feel fast at a linear and constant rate, capping out at some point. My mod does the same, but sliding makes the speed exponential. Portal the Flash version, you played that a month ago? I don't think I've played it yet. I played some kind of 2-dimensional Portal game a long time ago. Like, I don't even know if Portal was out yet. And someone made... Like back in the Armor Games Congregate days, I don't know if they're still making games, but before they disabled Flash on the entire internet because it was so insecure, they had tons of Flash games. So what will I be playing next? That is a good question. So Feral Wraith made a couple of maps called Claustrophobia and Companion Security, and they have been rated 4 and 5 times. So if you want to go bump the ratings up before the next stream, you will be in the video, sort of. Yeah, Feral maps. What did I say? Oh, maybe I didn't say it wrong. Can you do a map request stream at some point? I mean, that's kind of all of the streams, except I'm currently playing one. So request something and I will put it in the to-do and I will get to it eventually. The trick with requiring input live is like, I don't have a huge audience. So on the off chance that it's one of those stream days where I start with 1 or 2 viewers, and they aren't the ones that have maps to recommend, then it's like, well, it was going to be a request stream, but no one's requesting anything. So I guess we're just going to sit around and hang out for a while, which is also fine, but less than ideal when you want to be playing Portal 2 and instead you're sipping coffee and chatting about Portal 2. And let's be honest, it would probably be chatting about, so you listen to any good music lately, or you working on any personal projects, or you have any cool nifty things to buy for less than $30 on Amazon, because I have a shopping addiction and I would love like to just wait for things to arrive. I got new slippers. There was a whole story behind them, but to distill it down, I had a pair of slippers from years ago, like a decade or more. I had this pair of slippers and they were not robust outdoor rubber bottom slippers. They were like some kind of weird fabric that was not super durable, and on the inside was real down, like feathers down, and they were so cozy, except that they just completely fell apart. So I taped them together and then they fell apart again, and I taped them together and then they fell apart again. And so I was like, why am I doing this? I could just go buy new slippers. They were like $20. So I go to Amazon and I just find men's slippers. They're kind of generic. I forgot the brand, but they were like highly recommended, highly reviewed, good reviews. Bought the slippers and then they did not arrive. And pretty much whenever in the area that I live, if Amazon says there's been an unexpected delay in your package, it means they've lost it. That thing is never going to arrive. So I said, okay, I'll give it a day, see if it updates. And then the next day it said, yep, still going to be delayed. So I canceled it. And then I found the same pair of slippers and I repurchased it, but for like 10% off because they were running a flash sale. So I ended up getting money off. And then they refunded my original purchase, and then those slippers arrived at the same time as my thermal paste and thermal pads, which, by the way, I put in my 3080, and it is running more than 10 degrees cooler now than before. So that's a whole other story, but I did tons of stuff to my 3080, and it is running so much better now. If you feel like your computer is struggling to do things that it used to do, for instance, play Portal 2 and stream it at the same time, and you are starting to hit thermal hitching and graphical weirdness, maybe it's just time to replace the thermal pads and thermal paste inside your graphics card. So there's that. Yeah. You gave me a perfect playlist name for your maps. Oh, cool. There you go. Anyway, how about a Half-Life mod with both Black Mesa and Half-Life 2 weapons? I mean, I'd be down for that. Can you finish the series Portal into the Multiverse? I think I did finish it. I mean, we played through Blackpicture Mesa. There's a playlist that video is in. If you go into my playlists, there's a playlist of all of them. So I don't know. I wouldn't imagine the videos are unlisted. So it's weird that it's not showing up for you. But if you still can't find it, then you can ping me in the Discord or ping someone in the Discord and they'll find it. Yeah. It ain't finished as far as I know. Oh, that might make sense. You ever got porch pirated? I haven't been porch pirated here. Let me think. I haven't knowingly been porch pirated. There have been a couple of packages that never arrived, but they also didn't confirm with a picture that it was delivered and then it wasn't there. There was also an instance where I think Pink Ninja took in a package, but it was such a busy day that we didn't talk about it. And then I forgot for days and I was like, wait a second. My package was delivered 2 days ago. And so then I went to her and I was like, hey, did you see a package? And she goes, oh yeah, I totally forgot. I took one in and we've just been so busy. So I thought that maybe it could have been porch pirated, but it wasn't. But yeah, our area is pretty safe from that. Also, I have a video doorbell. I don't know if that affects porch pirates, but like if I was going to steal something from someone's porch and I saw one house that had cameras and a porch camera, and then I saw the next house didn't have anything, I would probably target the house without cameras. So there's that. Yeah. 3080, all you have is a 1060. Hey, listen, there's a flow chart. I've showed it on the stream before of do you need to upgrade? And if your graphics card supports all the things that you want to do with it, you don't need to upgrade, which is what I ran into with this because I started looking at the 50 series. I have a number of reasons why I'd like to upgrade from the 30 series, but I'm not going to pay $800 to get a 5060 because of scalping and all kinds of nonsense that's happening with the card shortage. It's crazy that they're dropping sales by starting off with a shortage. Like some retailers only got 10 5080s and 5090s, and that's going to be one of the biggest releases of the year hardware wise for gamers. So many people want those cards, and Nvidia's like, yeah, we made 17 of them worldwide, so technically we did have stock and they just didn't. Anyways, I don't want to pay double for a 50 series card because I don't need the performance increase. I need a couple of other things that they support as features, like AV1 encoding and a better encoder chip. And then I also need ray tracing support, which the AMD series launch for this year is supposed to have a lot more ray tracing cores and put their performance on par with what we've seen in the 40 series so far, because the benchmarks aren't out for the 50 series yet for ray tracing performance because people don't have their hands on the cards yet. So anyways, I thought about upgrading to that, but they kept pushing their release back into March, and I kept running into that like nagging thing in the back of my head that says you don't need to upgrade because you don't need extra performance, which is true. So then I just took apart my, I did a teardown of my 3080 and repasted it and repadded it, and now it is running cool. It is running quiet because I deshrouded it and put on Noctua fans, so it is not just screaming off to the side complaining that it's way too hot. So there's that. Yeah. Ray tracing cores, I don't remember those from Portal. That's crazy. Wrong kind of core. Oh man. You're gonna eat cake. Wait, don't eat cake. Cake is here. You can't just, cake is a lie. Wait, there's way too many cake jokes happening right now. Yeah. Your Portal maps are more about obstacles than brain rotting puzzles. Uh-oh. Interesting. It'll be interesting. We get into one of the maps and it's just like, it's just this long hallway, but it's completely filled with cubes, and there's a fizzle field behind you, and you just have to move like 1,000 cubes out of the way for a super long hallway. Can somebody make that map, please? Can you find the max number of cubes you can have before a 3080 will crash the game? And just put a long hallway that you can't get past a cube, so you have to take the cube and walk it backwards into the fizzle field behind you, and then just call it like, oh, I don't have a clever name for that. What would you call something like that? It's like you're a backroom stock person, stock manager. And what do they call those when they like go through the inventory in the back of a retail store and organize the backroom storage? Ha, man, it's like moving day, something like that. Maybe moving day would be right because you're just moving boxes. Call it Sisyphus? Yes. Honestly, you could even put in a cube spawner at the end so that if you don't keep going for like 15 minutes straight, it'll keep spawning cubes. So you literally have to be like focused on it for 15 minutes. That sounds terrible, but it sounds really fun, honestly. I think there's an entity limit on Source Engine, 2048 entities. Yeah. I've crashed the game much sooner than 2048 cube spawns. That's crazy. Your semi-boss fight is basically the prelude, but worse, but also better, but definitely it's different in at least one way. Okay, sure. You spawned 1 million Wheatleys in Claustrophobia? That's crazy. Yeah. Casco, best flowchart ever. I had a 1080, which was fine until like not even a week after you showed me the flowchart. Your entire computer died? No. Well, there you go. That's when you need to upgrade if your entire computer dies. You'll make that map as soon as possible? Cool. If you make it before next Monday, I'll play it. And we will just suffer because that just sounds really fun. Which conveniently died the same day a family member got his new computer delivered, so you were able to get that one, which has a 2080 Super. Hey, that's great. You're almost on the same performance as me because the 2080 Super and 3080 are not far off. The only difference, I think, is that the 3000 series introduced a separate encoder chip. So if you're encoding and streaming a game, the game can use 100% of the main die, and there's an encoder chip off to the side that doesn't have its performance affected. So, and then the 40 series had a better encoder chip that could handle multiple encoding streams at the same time, at least for 2K. And then I haven't heard anything about the 50 series for encoding, so I think maybe no one needs the extra headroom to improve. Yep. All right, I gotta get going. It's very late, but I like hanging out, and it's been a lot of fun. So, boy, it's what, Wednesday today? So I'll see you guys next week, I suppose. Have a great couple of days. Have a great weekend. Do all the YouTube things for the sake of the algorithm if you're still watching by this point, and I'll see you guys in the next one.